Welcome to Bay Focus. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Well, I hope you'll go get your cup of coffee or whatever else you want to have to just settle in and become familiar again with ministries here in the Tampa Bay area. We are so honored today to have a ministry, the founder of the ministry here today, called the Freedom Tour. And Bobby Williams is here with us. And if you are in the Polk County area, Lakeland area, Winter Haven, that whole area, Lake Wales, you may be familiar with them. But for us here at Bay Focus, this is brand new. And I am so impressed how they meet the needs of local people with food, various other products, necessities, how they reach people with the gospel, how they connect with young people at schools, how they provide so many different things. And we're going to take a look at a quick video here to show what a day in the life of the Freedom Tour is. Let's take a look. Well, that just gives you a glimpse of what happens on a day-to-day basis with the Freedom Tour. I'm tired just watching it. Boy, they are amazing what they do. And you're going to find out more, really, the extent of what they do to help people in the Polk County area and beyond. And we have with us today the founder of the Freedom Tour and Freedom Church, Bobby Williams. Welcome.
Thank
Welcome. This is such an honor to have you today.
I'm excited to be here. Thank you.
Well, what you do, and I give a plug, Bobby not only has oversees this ministry and is very, very hands-on with it, but he's out there in the trenches. He's also a businessman, so he's and pastors. So he is doing so many different things. Bobby, tell us. We're going to talk about you personally a little bit later. Stay tuned because we have so much ground to cover. But for our viewers, give us the overview on the Freedom Tour. Number one, the name itself, the Freedom Tour. What does that mean? Because you're literally mobile with this. But give us the overview.
Yeah, Freedom Tour actually come from doing tent revivals and giveaway outreach with other ministries. And the gentleman had a conversation with me saying, you know, I really want to pull in this areas, rural areas, lost areas, people who are broken and need help, but not have church on the side of it, not have God on the side of it, Jesus on the side of it, because most of them ain't going to come to an event that has that. I mean, I was 32 years agnostic atheist, so I understand I'm not going to a church event. So, but I come up with the Freedom Tour. So we were doing like Freedom Fest, Freedom Festivals, and all this kind of stuff. So Freedom Tour, it's kind of a combination. Obviously, Jesus sets us free, but you look at the freedom of American society, 4th of July. So a lot of times we get tied into, is this a Freedom Tour? Is this veterans or what is this? But it's the hook. The Bible tells me
Yeah.
fishers of men. And so it's a way to
I
catch
love
people's
that. And
attention.
you are located. Tell us where you are. You're really in the heart of Polk County, and so you're meeting so many different needs there. What do you actually do?
That's a
That's a huge because there's so many arms of what you do
Yes.
with the church, but really this is the focus of taking
So-
this. You meet needs of the community.
Yeah, so actually we're in Eloise, Florida, which is a subsidy of Winter Haven. Most
Yeah.
people know Winter Haven because of Legoland now. Used to be Cypress Gardens. But we're in used to be one of the worst areas. Drugs, prostitution. It was actually, there ain't but 9 streets in Eloise, and there's four-lane road, one main street that goes through it. And used to, you would drive through it fast as you can. But through Polk County Sheriff, Grady Judd, working with him and what we do, we meet the needs of even the drug addict, the prostitute, whether it's food, clothes, prayer, setting the captives free. And, one of the hidden things, obviously there's, the Bible talks about the mysteries of God. And one of the hidden things is when he tells you go feed the poor, you don't really see the hidden agenda in it. And we see lives changed through giving people free stuff. It opens them up and allows us to pray for them, allows us to love on them. And we've seen so many lives change just through free stuff.
Well, and you take this by going on, and I want to give it a stat here. In 2023, the Freedom Tour distributed 17.7 million pounds of products free of charge, equivalent to 56 million in value. Each month, the Freedom Tour provides over 1 million pounds of products, serving 28,000 to 30,000 individuals, about half of them being children. How do you do this?
I don't know.
You go, but you literally have volunteers, but you do this with
Yeah.
trucks. You go to where the need is, correct?
Yeah. So we do 2 things. One, we procure food all over the United States. So obviously it's a logistic challenge, of getting trucks from one place to another. So our cost is fuel and that kind of stuff and insurance, but it's procuring the food, then we get it, then once we get it, obviously we got to find homes for it. So we go to low-income motels, trailer parks, school. We work huge with Polk County School Board. We feed the kids through every Friday. We put a refrigerated box truck into a low-income school. So that way they're going home with nutrition foods. Then obviously we work with liaisons for Polk County schools, which we started through COVID. And the liaison goes to the principal and finds the need that the principal and the school needs, then comes to us, go, hey, we need this. So then through prayer, or God actually does. I mean, it's so amazing when they come to us, we'll either have it or to come in the next couple of days. Then the liaison to come pick it up, or we'll deliver it to these schools.
So you literally, and we're going to go to some video right now because I want you to walk us through. This shows a little bit of what you do, because you just go to where the need is, and some of this footage that you're going to see really describes that. Let's take a look at where you go, and we see some material here. What are we seeing?
Yeah, so here we're unloading box trucks. So actually we picked this load up from a local distributor. They do frozen refrigerated products. So we're picking that up. That's a way we unload trucks, strap, hook it. I was kind of doing a class of how you do, especially disaster relief area. You ain't got access to loading docks. So we load everything forklift. This is actually our place in Eloise here. We unload trucks, load trucks, water. We do disaster relief. So we're huge in disaster relief, sending semis all the way from Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, South Carolina, North Carolina, just helping out wherever we see the need. So these are loads of water come in. Obviously, fresh fruits and vegetables. These are the awesome volunteers we have every day come in, helps us sort them. So sometimes we'll get watermelon bins full of cucumbers and tomatoes, like that right there, perfect. It's in bulk, and it's hard to hand out to an individual. So we break it down to where it's going to them. So we always work with not only Polk County Sheriffs, all the PDs, Lake Wales PD, Winter Haven PD, Haines City PD. They need waters for their officers. Waters, Gatorades. Here you really see, this is really America. Most people don't understand there are third world countries inside of America. This is Central Florida. This is outside of Mulberry. This is a trailer park we go to, and you see Haitians, Guatemalans, Hispanics, all over from everywhere, but they're struggling. They have a need hope. So our job is to go to them, bring hope, and bring things. This, like I said, it's back to our local LOEs here. We're sorting through food, sorting through things. We have humor in what we do. He was saying that's an orange, that's a peach, just being funny with candy that comes in, because really candy comes around. We use it for other ministries. Actually, Pope Grady Judd was just yesterday at our place picking up candy for his big Halloween thing. So we provide candy for them, and we provide cleaning products for each individual. There's so much need out there, and
Yeah.
we think sometimes food, but we don't understand Clorox bleach, pine
Oh,
salt.
yeah.
What can we do to help save a dollar? So for me, it's not as much as feeding the homeless, but how can I help the single mom, the family that's living paycheck to paycheck? How can I help them get ahead one week, get ahead on rent? So if we can provide $150, $200 of groceries and products and cleaning products to these people for free, how much does that help them?
I just, I am blown away by this, but you mentioned something. Big part of what you do collaboration.
Yes.
And who are you all collaborating with? Number one, you even get all of this material, everything that's needed, but you're connected with a variety of organizations,
Yeah,
both faith-based and not.
yes, yeah. So government, non-faith based. We work with over 40 ministries. One More Child, they're actually, big
Yeah.
sex trafficking, adoption ministry here in Florida. So they provide food, they get food, that kind of stuff. So we work with them. Convoy of Hope, which is national. We work with a lot of national ones. Convoy of Hope, Feed the Children,
Yes.
Feed the Hungry. They provide procurement for the foods we can pick up across the southeastern United States. Then locally, like I said, it's the sheriff's departments, the Polk County school boards. I actually work with all the way over here, and Pastor Rodney Howard Brown. We provide food for them now, for their every Sunday morning giveaway. But a lot of local churches, a lot of local ministries, kind of doing the same thing we are, but maybe not as the multitude we're doing it, but smaller. But they need help too. So they come to us, reach out to us. Boys and Girls Clubs. There's just so many names. Kids Pack's a huge one in Polk County. I don't know if you know about them, but Kids Pack provides 3,000 to 5,000 meals each week for kids to take home from school. So we provide transportation for them. They actually pack the meals, get the meals, but we provide it through our trucks and logistics, delivering to like the east side of Polk County, Lake Wells, Babson Park, Frostproof area. We deliver the meals to them schools.
This is all right. You have an army of volunteers. You have a small staff, but you have a lot of volunteers. I also want to mention too, you have a church. Give us that people come to your church. And I'm sure when those that have been ministered to, it's a draw to come. Tell us where your church is, service times.
Yeah, Freedom Church, 108 First Street, Eloise. Actually, if you look it up sometimes with 911, they change it. It's 108 First Eloise Street, Winter Haven. Service time Sunday at 10:30. And that's what, a lot of times what we do is we're on the streets every day, not only the streets of Eloise, but the streets of the low-income hotels, all the way through the projects. Everywhere we can go, God sends us. But obviously, we're loving on them. We don't go there and just, here's a Bible, here's a book, come to church. We're loving on them, praying with them, praying for them, meeting their needs. And really, I tell my people, don't invite them to church. Don't even talk about church. Just go there and love them. Because 99.9% of the time, the first question out of their mouth is, what church do you go to? What church are you a part of? Then you share that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it works. And so our church has grown from outreach program, just from going praying for people and loving on people and being a blessing.
Yeah, and that's a big, and this is what I want to ask now. I want to get to, I mentioned earlier when we started talking, tell us about, you are a businessman. You didn't have to do this. Yeah. And full disclosure, you pour into this ministry financially yourself.
Yeah, it can be a burden on my marriage and my wife. Sometimes she don't understand it, but yeah. So, I was raised a heathen was my story. 32 years, agnostic atheist, didn't believe in God. But at age 26, I started a business, got very successful at it, got married. A year later, had a daughter, quit drinking, quit doing that. But it wasn't because of Jesus. Nobody never invited me to church or asked me, did I know Jesus? They would make fun of me and tell me I need to go to church just because the way I was acting. It's kind of an inside joke. And they wouldn't even go into church either. But I was a wild child. So, but, started business successful and had an encounter at 32 with Jesus. And a guy started telling me about signs, miracles, and wonders. And I'm like, I went to bed that night. So, Lord, I don't know you, know nothing about you, but if what he says is real and true is what I want to do. So I come home, started pursuing Jesus, and I had finances. So I could do it on my own. So I started buying trailers. I went out and first started go to a local meat market, and I'd buy food. We'd cook hot meals. I'd buy iPods, iPads, flat screen TVs, things I knew the American general public loved and wanted. How can I draw them to an event? So it consumes all my time, but I love it. I mean, it's not a job to me. I mean, it's 60, 80, sometimes 100 hours a
This
week.
has been for how many years now?
I started in 2016.
You started this ministry
I
in
started
2016.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
you've known the Lord how long?
Since 2010.
Yeah, this is so incredible to me how you found God,
Yes.
and then how God speaks to you
Yes.
to do this. Now, I am assuming that you also, we have viewers watching, they can contribute and help as
Yes.
well, and they can contribute. Go to your website.
Yes, ma'am.
A way to do that. All right, so how you balance this, like you talk about the balancing act you have to do with all of this personally.
Yes, ma'am.
To be able to do it all, and how God helps you. But what has been the impact? Tell me some stories.
Wow.
Our viewers love this.
Yeah.
What you've seen lives changed. I want to encourage people. They can go to the website here that we are showing throughout the show, which is the Freedom Tours, but they're also his church website. I want to give this right now. It's freedomchurch.me, freedomchurch.me, because there is a video on there that shares some testimonies that brought tears to my eyes.
Yes, ma'am.
Share some of that with us.
So it's a day-to-day thing. So for me, if we're the church, be the church every day. I'll just start with yesterday. So yesterday, obviously a businessman. I own BW Communications, electric and communication. So we do a lot of low voltage wiring stuff at Florida Southern College in Lakeland. And they're building a new building there. So we're so busy, my guys are busy. So I had to go over there myself and hang TVs. We had 32 TVs that get on the wall for their grand opening. And while I'm there, a lady walks in, she's cleaning up. She's part of the construction staff. And I see a brace on her knee. And I look at her and I go, "Hey, do you know God?" And she lit up. She said, "Yeah, I know God. I believe in God." I said, "Do you believe in his miracle power?" She said, "Yes, ma'am." I said, "Can I pray for your knee?" She said, "Yes, ma'am." "Yes, sir." So I started praying for her knee, and knee got healed and that kind of stuff. But then I started praying. I said, "Can I pray for your other stuff?" And she said, "Yeah." And I looked at her and I said, and I just started praying God over her. Lord, just touch her, Lord, give her peace, the stress and anxiety take from her. And the Lord gave me a word of knowledge. And I try to be very careful with, specific things. And I said, these things that happened to her as a child, just wash her, just take it away from her, all the tormenting, all the pain, all that stuff. She just starts weeping and crying. And she looks at me and goes, "How did you know that?" And I said, "Well, the Lord knows you. He loves you. He knows everything about you. And he knows me." And we talk. And I told her it's a gift of the Spirit and that kind of stuff. And she just like started hugging me and thanking me. And she's like, "You have no idea that burden I've been carrying, that shame and guilt." And it just changed her life that, I told her she didn't have to carry that no more. That's the whole point of the cross, the whole point of the blood of Jesus. You don't have to carry that shame and guilt. It's okay. Quit using, I said, the greatest power of sin is secrecy. And I know it can bring shame and guilt, but once you let that loose and break that chain off you, it changes your lives.
I love that.
And that's just one of many. I mean, we have prostitutes, that are getting lives changed, getting their kids back. I mean, one of them was, within 6 months, DCF told her, "You'll never get your kids back." Because she was a drug addict. She was a prostitute on the streets and that, living outside of the back of a house, and ended up through our outreach, got her life touch changed, prayed for her, got some things off of her, and started coming to church. And she's like, "Well, DCF told me I'd never get my kids back." So let's pray for her. So we prayed for her. Literally within 6 months, she got visitation rights. Then not long after that, she was getting, I think it was in a year, she got her kids back. Then I ended up marrying her. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So it's so amazing that,
Well,
I mean, they're
marrying her to someone else,
yes,
right?
yes, not me. Yeah, you're right. I'd be
just want-
careful how
want to
words. Yes, married her
clarify that.
as the pastor,
Married her
as
to
the
someone
leader.
else. I absolutely love that. And one of the big things you do, we're starting to run out of time, but one of the big things you do, you mentioned it in passing, but you literally do outreaches where you're going out. Like, are these
Yes.
are tent meetings, or what are they?
We do. So we do tent. So we, throughout the year, obviously it's hot right now, so we stopped them. So earlier in the year, we did a tent meeting in Sebring, tent meeting in Frostproof. Then we do Lake Eva Event Center's huge in Haines City. They got big fireworks show there, big amphitheater, but we host that. We have about 1,500, 2,000 people show up. So it's diverse. So we're feeding people every day in Eloise. Then we send trucks out almost every day to somewhere in the community, low income area, where a lot of times God sends us different places. And some of them we stay there 2 or 3 months and God tells us to move. But it's a continual basis. And then we plan on outreaches and tent revivals and a little bit, whatever. It's to me, you can't do enough. And for me, I was lost, broken, had a lot of things happen to me as a child, that kind of stuff. Didn't understand it. Now I do. I mean, if you were never broken, how would you know what it's like to be made whole? And people don't understand that. They're like, why does this happen? Why does this happen? And I say, it's like a spoiled, rotten kid. If you look at them, you wish you would have to struggle through things, right, to understand reality in life. And that's how God works. But he comes and he's so good and he brings us so much peace. And people need to hear about it. They need to experience it.
Even if you can just people go to the outreaches and get a feel, how can our viewers help you? What are some of your greatest needs?
I mean, obviously we take every penny we get and just reach people. I mean, so it's always finances, but I don't never ask for money and do that, but finance is our biggest thing. Because we have, through our partners, we get food, we get all kinds of stuff. So the biggest thing, follow us on Facebook. We do Freedom Tour. I do my personal page, Bobby Williams. Them are the two biggest ones. I kind of share back and forth. Obviously through likes and shares, we make profit off that, different things. And it's just, if you want to support us, I mean, that's what we do. It's just, I never, even through my church service, I don't ask for money. I just teach people how to give, and it works, and show that example.
Yeah. Well, and that is an actually really good point. I heard that recently from another pastor that they don't actually push the finance, don't actually pass the offering plate. What they do is try to show where people's money goes, what we're doing, what the outreach that we're doing. So this is good ground, everything that you're doing. What if somebody's watching and they actually have a need, or they're a smaller little ministry or they're trying to do some things and they would love to partner with you? You talk about collaboration. Is that, again, would they reach you through the website, or?
Just call our number. You go to freedomtour.org, you'll see our number there, and call Melissa's our office manager. She'll be glad to steer you in the right direction. Sometimes we can help, sometimes we can't. We're pretty busy. So we actually, through COVID, we had hundreds. And we've kind of we come out of COVID, it kind of diminished a little bit. We served like 150 through COVID. And a lot of them are dropping off because of financial reasons and can't keep supporting. So we've seen a big, huge influence of money during COVID. Then after COVID, it kind of slowed down a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So there's a great need there. I have to tell you, I love, but there was a clip I saw somewhere, and I looked at a variety of your videos and different things online, and I saw Sheriff Grady Judd actually rolled his sleeves up there with you, doing things. So you have an in with community. They see the impact of what you're doing. Bobby, thank you so much for coming on the show. Keep us posted on things that happen here and outreaches in the future that we can help get the word out about here. And I want to encourage you, if you've watched this today, and I hope you have, and we really hope to run this. I want to run this program again in the future, because this is an amazing ministry that you really need to partner with, and see how you can help and get out there. And if you know of somebody in need, or an area in need, that they're out there in Polk County, Central Florida, that whole area, you need to contact the Freedom Tour. And we're going to show you how you can do that on screen now in just a moment. So stay tuned. We'll be right back with more of Bay Focus.
We want to hear from you. Is there an event happening in the Tampa Bay area, or an organization helping the local community? If you have answers, let us know. Email us at darleneg@ctnonline.com. Find us online at ctnonline.com/bayfocus, or follow us on Facebook at Bayfocus TV.
Well, I hope you will support the Freedom Tour that we have showcased throughout this show today. What an amazing ministry that they do out in the Central Florida, Polk County area. And for those of you in that area in particular, and I love hearing from ministries. I don't get this program. Bay focuses throughout Central Florida, so I want to hear from some of these counties all over. Not just here in the Bay Area where our headquarters are located, but throughout Central Florida too. And I love hearing from ministries in Polk County. And then I want you to be able, we've shown you how you can support them today in a variety of ways. And then I want to encourage you to contact us here at Bay Focus. I love hearing from you. We're putting on the screen how you can do that, where you can get our shows not only as they air here on Wednesdays mornings at 11:30, Thursday nights at 7, on CTN WCLF TV here at Tampa Bay, but also we post them on our Bay Focus Facebook page, on our website, CTN website. You can go to the CTN Greater Tampa Bay WCLF page. You can find Bay Focus there. We live stream the show. We post our YouTube playlist of shows there. You can find the shows there. We would love you to share them. We'd love you to watch them again, share them, and get the word out. But I want to hear from you. And overall, I also want to encourage you. During these shows, we try to point you to Jesus. So I hope that you know him. All you have to do is accept Jesus in your heart and say, Lord, forgive me of my sins. I want to serve you. That's all you have to do. And I hope you are encouraged today by what you hear from these ministries. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Welcome to Bay Focus. Thank you so much for tuning in. We have so many things to tell you about. There's some exciting things coming up.
The power of God is so much stronger. The power of Jesus is so much stronger.